Welcome home, family and fellow citizens of the African Order. I'm here with another video, and the topic of this discussion is today should be our future. I don't care who or what it is, anything or anybody that predicts or foretells the future. At some point, that future should become present. We have to hold whoever or whatever it is that's making these predictions, we have to hold them accountable. I don't care who or what it is. The Bible, your favorite teacher, your mama, I don't care. If we don't hold these institutions or people accountable, we're going to be always looking for the future, what we should be having right now today. Right now, we are looking for a savior to come and rescue us and rescue us all and put us all in a place of peace and harmony where we can forget about pain, forget about being hurt, live perfect lives forever. These are the promises that's been made by the Bible. Promises that Jesus made to people over 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago. Promises that he said will be fulfilled in their lifetime. They've been dead for over 2,000 years, and yet we're still waiting for this harmonious society. And this ain't Jonathan telling you this. This is the Bible telling you this. If we don't hold these institutions accountable, we will never realize the lives that we were supposed to lead. And if we keep allowing them to change it, nothing will change. We'll constantly stay in this state of chaos and disorder. The fact of the matter is this. If I drove my car from Detroit to Chicago, facts say I should make it there within 4 hours. If I keep allowing people, institutions to change the destination and mileage between here and there, I'll never make it to Chicago. We ain't gonna never get to realize the lives we were supposed to lead if we don't hold the people that's in power and authority right now accountable and bring our future right here today. You know, Facebook is notorious for doing this. Social media is notorious for doing this. They'll put images of blacks and whites up on screen, and people will look at it. They'll gravitate towards it, and they'll share it, like it, and so this is a beautiful sign. This is a sign of the future for us. I remember this one lady. I mentioned this in my previous video. Black girl and white boy, and she called them soulmates, and they just give her hope for the future. And when I told her, I said, this is an enslaver and a slave. These are children. You don't know how they're going to grow up. You don't know what they're going to be when they become adults. How do you base your future on children? See, you may be comfortable, waiting on children to bring about the future that you can bring about yourself, withering in old age. You be so old you won't even recognize your own grandchildren, but you waiting on somebody else to do for you what you could do for yourself. But I'm the bad guy. Look here, it's going to take more than likes and shares to bring about a social change that's going to benefit our people. Liking videos on Facebook, Instagram, and all the other stuff is going to do nothing. And me, for myself, I'm not looking to be sitting up here with Alzheimer's and all this other stuff, still waiting on some fictional forecast to come true, knowing that I could have did something myself. Our future would never come if we keep moving the line. And I'm tired of the promises and everything that people being made. It's going to come, it's going to come. And it never get here. politicians you voting in office. No mandates, no demands, no nothing. Then as soon as they get in office, we can't do anything specific for blacks. Kamala Harris, I'm not going to do anything specific for black people, but then your administration turn right around and do something specific for Asians, do something specific for Afghanistan, do something specific for the LGBTQ. You can do something specific for every other race and people except Negroes. And we the only ones still voting you people back in office. Our future's never going to get here as long as we keep doing what we're doing. We're going to stay in disorder, chaos, anarchy. Just look. The reason why you see all these likes and shares of these videos and images of black and white children and hope for the future is because your present is garbage. You see nothing now that you can embrace. The only thing you embrace is an image that you have no idea what's going to look like 10, 20 years from now. When you had over 400,000 hippies and Woodstock celebrating peace and love, teenagers, give love a chance, give peace a chance. 400,000 of them. That was back in the 60s. Where's their impact today? Show me one area, just one, where you see some of the 400,000 that was down there that made social, economic, political, judicial changes that everybody in there is living peace and harmoniously. Show me just one. Show me a state, a city, a county, a neighborhood. Show me a corner where people are living like this. And prove me wrong. Like I say, and I embrace it. People always attack my character, but they never touch my content. Show me where these people have made a change. And then explain to me why everybody else haven't gravitated towards it. Because if you brought about the peace and change that people are waiting for, I don't care what corner of the earth you live in, I'm going to go there and live. And then we're going to develop it and expand this territory so it can encompass everybody. Just show me. That's all I ask you to do. Where's the Democratic, the Republican, the Libertarian, the Scientology? Where is the Society of Peace and Love? And I'll go there. It isn't. Like I'm tired of your promises. It's just you can't wait on promises. At some point, you got to draw the line and just say that enough is enough. And the fact of the matter is, there isn't anything else you can add to this equation that you need to bring about the change that we've been desperately waiting for. Not one other thing do you need. These devils and these slaves that keep promoting this stuff need nothing else to bring about the changes that we need right now. You got the institutions, the politics, they got the position. All these whites that you claim that can bring about this peace and harmony, they're in position of power and authority right now to institute it, to make it federal law. Why haven't they done it? What laws is coming down the pipeline? What policies, procedures, legislation are they pushing through Congress right now to bring about these changes? Shut me up, please. Show me one. I didn't say 2, 3, or 4, just one that they're doing right now to put an end to this chaos and anarchy. And I'll cease. gladly. But you can't. Like I say, you attack the character, but you won't touch this content. Why isn't our present today or our future today, why isn't our future right now? The biggest reason why our future is not right now, why we are not living in this harmonious society right now, is because, first of all, these devils, they don't have the will or the desire to do it. They never intended to in the first place. And these slaves, the reason why we ain't did it for ourselves, because you Negroes are afraid of these crackers. You will believe anything, anybody, to do for you what you should have been doing for yourself, because you don't want to be the one Whitey look at when you start taking your businesses and your industries away from them and putting them into your own hands. You will use any excuse to stand up on your own feet. And if it's not straight fear that's got you in this position, ask me why we haven't done it. Ask me where is one shoe store, one candy store, one anything that we've owned and controlled where we ain't got to go to nobody else to get. Even if your mama was making peach cobbler, every Negro in the country should be buying peach cobbler from your mama, so we ain't got to go to nobody else to do it. Where is it at? There isn't none, because you Negroes are afraid. And the other reason why you're afraid, because you're afraid to follow leaders that's going to lead you away from Whitey. Every leader you follow, every leader you love, leads you right back to these devils. You happy there? It's time we as black people develop the will and the backbone to take our future in our own hands and be the authors of our own destiny. And before I end this video, let me say this. You know, our economics, our politics, our society, our employment, our ownership, the what, when, and where, whatever we want to be, how long we want to be it, is all in the hands of white people. Isn't it time that we take these powers and authority and put it in our own hands? The people who have this ability right now, today, never should have had it in the first place. So technically speaking, you ain't really taking anything from them that they shouldn't have had. We should have had it all along. I'm going to end this video here. And if you like this message, please share it. And if you like this content, please consider subscribing to this channel. And with this video, as with all my videos, it is for the complete liberation of my people. And I see you in my next message. Ashe.